everybody, it's looking in the back. This would help if I had my microphone over here. I will try that again. Hey everybody, it's Elkie, and I am back with another installment in the King's Quest VI playthrough. When we last left off, we were in the pawn shop's house, not his house, his shop. We were in the pawn shop, and we, I believe, have the magic map now. I need to look at the inventory. Saw an interesting little cutscene with the hooded man, who we know is working for the Vizier. So let's get into it. So what do we have? So there's the map, right?
The magic map is made of thin leather and has lifelike drawings of the islands on its uneven surface. Alexander has a love poem from a book in the bookshop.
Rabbit's Foot. This is the book that we didn't like. Boring book. Alright. We're gonna look at what's on the counter here.
Alexander takes a mint.
Alright.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
I'm interested in that tinder box on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value, worth only a copper or two. They are handy items nonetheless.
What else?
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
I'm interested in that painter's brush on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value, worth only a copper or two. They are handy items nonetheless.
Are handy items. Alright.
If Alexander wants anything from the pawn shop, he'll have to first give the pawn shop owner something in trade.
Alright, we have coin.
If Alexander wants to exchange one of his possessions for an item in the pawn shop, he'll have to arrange it with the pawn shop owner first by showing him the object for trade.
I was just doing that.
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper. You may make your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Let's take the bird.
That mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll remember. Thank you.
That's handy to know, so like later if we need something, right, we can... I think he told us that when he gave us the map too. So let's leave. Out the door. Did I forget how to leave the door? It's only been... Oh, just put the hand on the door. Oh, the guy's not there. Okay. Oh, yeah.
A nightingale perches on a high branch of the tree. She sings the most beautiful song Alexander has ever heard.
Jalo told us that Princess had a nightingale.
Is anyone about?
Alexander gets no reply.
Talk to the bird, but nightingale on her.
Alexander winds the mechanical
Trick
nightingale and places it on the ground.
Cute.
The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently. The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
Talk to her now.
The nightingale sings her crystalline song in the boughs of the old tree.
I really like the narrated
Hello,
voice.
little nightingale. Of what do you sing?
The nightingale only looks at Alexander curiously and continues to sing. Although the nightingale seems interested in Alexander, she would never allow him close enough to grab her.
Okay. Let's go back to the village. Oh, what's he throwing away? Let's go look.
A large round pot is one of the pottery pieces on display outside the shops.
What? What did he throw away? Something. So, let's go look.
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb.
A fake thumb.
Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Right. The exploding gum wrapper sounds like something that you would find in the Weasleys. The joke shop. Alright, so let's... Oh, that's weird how he gets bigger as he, like, supposed to look like perspective. So let's go to the beach. And I think to use the map, we need to be by the water. Oh. Let's go try that.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beach, Isle of Wonder, and the Isle of the Crown. So, that looks like a apostrophe, sort of, or an eyebrow. Let me... I don't know where we want to go first. I guess it wouldn't hurt to just randomly pick something and then go from there. The Isle is... I think we're on the Isle of the Crown already.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Oh, feels a strange pulling sensation, all right. Princess.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. That's very wise.
The rock has been etched by some unknown hand. One may need to read about the logic cliffs in the guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles in order to understand this mystical inscription.
The Guide to the Green Isles. Maybe we need to go back to the bookstore. That was called the Logic Cliffs. For later. I don't have for
The rock has been etched by some
okay, cool.
There's an ugly flower growing near the base of the cliff.
An ugly flower. Can we take it?
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment he can smell nothing else.
So it stinks. And there's feather.
Alexander takes the feather.
$37 points. Up there, sort of. Flower.
Colors of flame burst from the center of the incredibly stinky flower and drip onto its petals. The flower's appearance is as flamboyant as its smell.
Pretty, for sure.
Alexander is carrying an unusually large black feather.
All right. Then we...
The ocean appears calm, but there's a dimpling pattern to the surface which indicates a strong undertow.
So we should probably not go there. That means climb the rock.
The granite cliffs cannot be scaled by hand.
One looks different.
The rocks are too heavy to be moved. There's nothing of interest there.
All right, I guess we're stuck. We're going to go somewhere else.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sense. I'm sorry, I'm a pig. Oh, that. Let's save. I have a feeling we're going to get ourselves into trouble here.
A string of letters floats in the water. The letters spell out, "Where are you going?" Alexander's heard of alphabet soup, but this is ridiculous.
Where are you going? Can we take it? Try.
Alexander wades into the sea to get the strange object in the water. The ocean currents tug at Alexander's legs. That object is just a bit out of reach.
Like, go just a little further. Oh, no.
Alexander wades deeper into the sea to get the strange object in the water.
Oh, no.
The underwater tow is amazingly strong here. It pulls ferociously at Alexander's legs. Before Alexander can retreat, the currents grab his legs. The shifting sand vanishes from beneath his feet.
Bye, Alexander.
Against his best efforts, he is dragged out to sea.
It was nice knowing you.
The currents around the island
man.
pull Alexander under.
Look, it's McDonald's. Okay, I knew that would
As
probably
Alexander
happen.
struggles to the surface for the third and last time, he finds himself wishing he'd paid more attention to the
no.
warning signs of an undertow.
For warnings? Oh.
Tickets up. Next.
Nothing like getting swept.
That's why you save early and save often. Okay, what is this? A bunch of little beds of what? Somebody's snoring.
One of the oysters is sitting up in bed and doesn't look very happy. He seems to be the only one who can't sleep.
An oyster?
In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of white.
We still want to look at
A
this.
string of letters floats in the
Okay.
water. The letters spell out, "Where are you going?" Alexander's heard of alphabet soup, but this is ridiculous.
Go talk to the oyster?
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
So, talk to her again.
What's wrong with your mouth?
No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
Hurts too much to talk. Okay. Oh, now we can take this.
Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?" Alexander decides to keep the odd sentence, even though it is incomplete.
Why wouldn't you keep it? It's an adventure game. You keep everything that you can pick up. Oh, look. All right.
One of the oysters is sitting up in bed. In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see...
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists.
Oh, well, I'm not a dentist.
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists.
Funny. Okay.
What's wrong with your mouth?
No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
Bird, can we... A
That
lullaby?
won't do anything for the little oyster. This is the only page. That won't do anything for the little oyster.
All right. For a story?
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard, yields a gilded minnow of precise measurements, 2,069 centidrills by 3,023 6/7 puns, not punts, as might be expected. This is not to say, however, in any sense whatsoever, that deviations in mean temperature of 5 or 6 dregs or so indicate a fabrication or derivation sufficiently broad enough to exacerbate the conclusions uncovered in due course with regards to the dimensions, consistency, mass, or thickness inherent in the menial suckling grouse.
It's a bunch of nonsense. Oh! Oh! Take it, take it.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Hey! You fixed my mouth! It feels great!
Ah, the little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
And... I wish they had a hotkey for free. Alright, we're going to go wandering around.
Alexander hears someone coming.
Who are these guys?
5 fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised.
His
If it
gigantic
man it
hands.
be, then man it dies.
Okay.
Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
So, oh gosh. Ah!
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Tom Troll I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more.
Let's see. Blind. Alright, next one.
Listen, hark you, Grovelor. Do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Okay, let's use the bird.
Alexander
I'm
winds
scared that
the
I'm not
tin
gonna click
nightingale
fast enough.
and
My
plays
hands
it
are, like,
for the gnome
sweaty.
with the monumental ears.
Find it slower, why don't you? He's dancing! How cute! Oh my gosh.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all
Sure.
there be. No man is near, and so say me.
Love it.
Taste, Grump, that we might know whether friend
Taste.
or whether foe.
We have the mint. Look at his
Alexander
tongue!
holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Grump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this
That
one
pretty
so
snazzy
sweet.
vest he's got.
Trilly dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
Right. We have...
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
Okay. I love watching them step forward.
Never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Okay, he's looking... I bet this is invisible ink.
Alexander pours the contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. There's nothing there at all, I say. Enough of this. Let's now away.
I love the way they look. It's very, like, reminds me of, like, the Christmas shows from, like, the 60s and 70s. Very cute.
Alexander did it! He's fooled the guards!
They were guards? Okay. Alright, we're gonna save this again. And now I guess we're free to check out the aisle. Oh, that's kind of annoying. That's a face.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Milk? Oh.
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Oh. I didn't notice I had a
large
face.
tree stretches knotted limbs out over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree.
But there's a face here where the
The
cursor is.
fallen log has a good-sized knot or bump.
Talk to it?
The log itself has nothing to say. The bump on the log does not look particularly interesting to Alexander.
Bump on the log. But this is a creature over here. Look.
A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp.
Got his hands like on his hips, right? I'm assuming, let's save again. I'm assuming if we walk stick into the
Alexander
swamp.
sees no point in trying to talk to that stick in the swamp.
Have milk. Don't know
The glass
what we-
bottle is
that's
full
for.
of milk. How strange for a plant to produce not only milk, but a container to go with it.
What is this? The little man on the wall? What are these?
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears. Alexander doesn't want to pick the baby's tears. They may not be done growing.
There's a rotten tomato. Ha!
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato. Those tomatoes are not quite ripe yet, and Alexander shouldn't pull them off the vine.
They're so cute.
Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled. Why, it must...
Oh no, sorry. I want to look at that again.
Alexander searches for a way to reach the black-haired girl whose memory will not escape him. A patch of iceberg lettuce grows in the garden.
Ice.
Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Ye dads! Is that cold?
Oh, I love it.
A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to
They
one
might
side
bite
of
us.
the path.
Why is there a table
Alexander approaches the snapdragons.
there? Bite us? Ooh.
Those unfriendly snapdragons don't want Alexander anywhere near them. To the right of the path is a little coffee table.
Table? I don't know.
Alexander is too far away from home to think about taking furniture back with him.
Okay.
Those snapdragons don't like Alexander getting so close.
Well, walk up there.
Zounds! Those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
I love the puns.
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
The hole? I thought it was a little guy.
Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard. Wow, it really is a hole in the wall. Zounds! Those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Before we go through those doors, which look like pepperoni pizza, why is there a chair there? Can we climb on the chair? Go the other way. I get it. It's stick in the mud and bump on a log. Okay. Or we get killed by one of these. Let's look up at these books.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment,
The
have been
bees
arranged
have
haphazardly on the
faces.
sandy ground. The tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand, and a spider's web.
Oh, let's talk to the spider.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean?
Know what I'm.
You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The
Just
loss
being
is
jelly.
yours. I'm sure you'll change your
Being
mind
jelly.
once you consider the advantages.
So we can't save here.
An intricately detailed spider's web has been spun between a pile of books and a small tree.
Oh, she doesn't actually have the books in the.
That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
They'll bite us.
A black widow is sitting in her web. She has long legs and an hourglass on her belly. She gives Alexander a knowing look.
A knowing look. Yeah, she wants to kill us.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Love.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
All right, the bees. Can we?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Cute. Oh my god.
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know.
Love
Let's
it.
see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Great not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
Oh my goodness.
Do you have anything interesting yet?
Folks.
A regular abnormality?
Let me see what I have.
Oh,
I have a sentence. Would that do?
An incomplete one, I suppose.
Why, actually, it is incomplete.
Just as I suspected, incomplete sentences are a dime a dozen. Why, you can literally just find them floating about. Complete sentences. Ooh, now there's something that's hard to come by these days.
I see. Sorry.
my goodness.
Do you have anything interesting yet? A fleeting moment, perhaps?
The bees are the cutest.
Let me see what I have.
Okay, I don't think we can do anything more here. So... Oh.
Well, I hardly expected you to have anything useful. Good day.
Good day. Okay, so he doesn't want anything to do. No. I don't think we can go that way. We're gonna go back. Go back where that garden was. I definitely never played this game. I don't remember any. And I wish I had. Oh, friend? Banana. Oh, stop. Let's look with our eyes and not with
A
our
noble
hands.
white-chest knight stands at the top of the marble stairs. A red-chest knight stands at the top of the marble steps.
Oh, they're gonna block us.
Excuse me. What land lies beyond?
What land? Chessboard land, you knave.
I see. And is Chessboard Land part of the land of the Green Isles?
It is the home of the red and white queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands that owe loyalty to the king of the land of the Green Isles. But perhaps not for long.
What do you mean?
What is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles is strong.
Oh. Must be the queens. Yes.
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send the lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
I thought they
Excuse
were
me,
gonna
my
fight.
good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Quiet, your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously
Ah.
stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
Mm. Off they go.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Wear white to a wedding? That's not yours? Ugh, the etiquette. Alright, she dropped something. Scarf?
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
Oh.
The scarf is made of red silk. All that remains of the iceberg lettuce is a rapidly evaporating puddle of green water.
Probably.
The old rotten tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly.
Okay. Go any further, right? They're not going to let us. Nope. Gonna happen.
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land? That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
Okay. Got it. Again. Alright. Let's go get another piece of lettuce. And I guess maybe it's time to leave.
Alexander replaces his watery lettuce with a freshly picked specimen.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
That's cold. Right.
To take the path, Alexander need only walk on it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on. Oh. What? Got the map again. Lettuce looks like a rose.
Alexander
sort of.
pulls out his magic map.
We haven't been to the Isle of the Beast yet, so we're gonna go there.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, before we do anything. Oh look, there are animals. Isle of... There's a deer and this little dude who looks like an iguana and an opossum.
There's an odd little creature dangling from that tree branch.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
I am and nothing
You
but.
speak strangely, friend.
Strange, my speech is not. Eloquence I speak with.
But who are you? And why are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am, therefore. As my name, too, can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
Oh.
Won't you come down?
Come down? Why for? No, you I do not.
A little fawn is feeding on a grassy hillock near the sea.
Talk to him.
The fawn is too busy eating to pay attention to Alexander. Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you?
Sounds like Yoda.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger. One end of the creature resembles a miniature dragon, while the other looks like a possum. What a strange-looking fellow.
Going to walking. Oh, look at the bunny!
An old abandoned hunter's lamp is hanging on one of the trees. Alexander wonders who might have hunted in these dense woods.
All right, we cannot... Obviously, that's boiling. We're going to die. But we have this iceberg lettuce.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable. Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, 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 ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
Take the lamp, right?
Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Somewhere. Okay, let's keep going.
As Alexander continues down the path,
What is that?
he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Right. He's gonna shoot me if I walk through there.
A brick lies in the grass. It must have come from the old brick wall. The path through the woods runs through a gated wall here.
Brick.
2 stone statues stand guard on the gate's lintels. To the north, the path continues on through a hedge of roses and a dainty gazebo. A man tends to a small garden plot on the other side of the wall.
I love you, honey.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there.
Take the brick. I put my hand right.
Alexander picks up the brick.
All right.
Come on through, I say. I can show you a path through the forest.
Do you see his eyes are glowing? That's the Wizard. And the archer moved. He's going to shoot us. So we're going to...
You aren't gonna listen to me, are you?
No.
Well, we'll just see about that.
Mm-hmm. Creepy dude.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
So... I go back? Is he gone? But the... Watch, if we walk over here... can't walk through that. Go back to the beach. Water's not boiling.
Alexander pulls
Back
out
to
his
the Isle of
magic
Wonder
map.
and take that little guy to the bookworm. I think he's a dangling participle, which is what he said he wanted, remember?
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. There's
Oh, she's really sleepy. Bum, 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 bum.
Do you have anything interesting yet? A split infinitive.
Let me see what I have.
Oh, look at the icon. That's funny.
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are.
Oh, he's
you
from there.
Naughty boy. I told you not to
Naughty
leave the
boy.
island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
Whale cooked.
This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
Right. Oh.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something riddle book. Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something riddle book. Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside. The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
Okay. Let's go back to the Isle of the Crown. Bum, 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 bum.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Let's go back. Still there.
Alexander is standing on a sunny village street. There are open shops to his right, a hard-packed path beneath his feet, and palm trees waving over his head. To the north, a key-shaped arch leads to another part of the village. Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice," announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kasima.
Oh no.
For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles. Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Kasima will be another man's wife.
Better get moving, Alexander. Got a book. We're gonna take it to Ali.
Joe, how fare you? And what news have you from the castle?
Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Kasima. Married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew Kasima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jallo.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliph had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
So 15 years ago, so she's still a teenager.
Well, he's had his eye on Kasima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Kasima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Kasima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
Good luck, Jallo. Go talk.
How fare you, merchant?
Quite well, thank you. I just finished a wonderful book on geological rock formations. Fascinating.
Book?
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Did know some spells. That. Save for the evening and go play some Warcraft.
Taking off your adventurer's cap so